Rates are moving. Buyers are stacking incentives. Inventory's creeping up. Buyers are waiting. Sellers are guessing. And headlines are freaking everybody out.
Yeah, and half of it's noise.
Buyers keep asking me the same thing every day. Should we wait, or is now actually the moment? And first-time buyers are nervous. They feel like the rules changed overnight.
Because they kind of did.
Policies change.
Rates change, and confidence changes.
But strategy, that's what wins.
Most people are reacting.
We're planning.
Most agents repeat headlines.
We break down what actually matters.
And what it means right here in Northeast Florida.
So whether it's politics, policy shifts, or the market doing its usual crazy thing, we're going to talk about that today. So grab your coffee or something stronger and let's unrank it.
Let's do it.
Welcome to the show. Number 24.
Yeah, number 24.
I hope everybody's doing good today because we got some exciting stuff to talk about today.
We got some stuff for sure. Absolutely.
Guess what we get to do? We get to welcome JC to the team. And we're going to talk about her in a minute. But first, we cannot miss this. Dad joke time.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
All right. Age, beauty before age. Well, age before beauty. I don't know how it works.
Age before beauty.
All right, sexy man. Let me have it.
You know, tequila may not fix your life, but it's worth a shot.
JC, do you have one today?
I do. Why was Cinderella so bad at soccer? She kept running away from the ball.
Wow.
I'm in the mix between two right now.
Okay. Well, hit us with one.
All right. What did Harry Potter say at the gas station? Expensive petroleum.
Did he wave his wand at while he did that too?
I don't know. I don't know what he waved over there. All right. Well, before we jump into today's topic, we got a new team member on the team. We've been really excited to get her on board.
Yes.
And I think she's excited as well. So JC Crawford, welcome to the team.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about who you are and what you're doing.
I've been in real estate right under 4 years.
Yeah.
4 years in April and March. 4 years in
Wow.
March. And it was time for a change. And the appeal with the brokerage and the team, it was time.
Well,
Awesome.
We're excited to have you.
Yes, we are.
The last couple of weeks, we've been able to, finally get you on here.
Oh, yeah.
And at the same time, we've been working on a lot of things and still with our adjustment to the new brokerage, which has been absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
So good.
Having you as an addition on there, we're really excited to have you.
Oh, I'm so excited.
And the team's growing, and I think the expertise is increasing, and that's even better, not just for our customers, but for ourselves.
Right. And she has experience in a certain field that, what is that field?
Property management.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's a good addition to our team.
So renters,
It's a good time.
Yeah.
call JC because then she can help you buy a house too.
Yeah. Well, next
Excellent.
time for sure.
But we're going to tackle something today that I think all of us could speak on and have our own personal thoughts, which I highly encourage.
Right.
All right. And that is why the housing market is suddenly a national priority again. Okay.
Right.
And we know our president has been talking about all this stuff. Why? Because of the A word, affordability. All right.
Right.
It's, believe it or not, the housing affordability is now the top voter issue nationwide.
As it should be.
Yeah. And I mean, we've always ran into affordability stuff all the time, but this has probably been the most. Dane, can you remember the last time that we've actually seen the housing market in national news all the time?
Just when the crash happened in what, 08, 09?
Yeah, 08,
Yeah.
09.
That was the last time. Yeah.
And that had nothing to do with consumers.
No.
It was all the bank related
Oh,
situations and
That's
financial
sketchy
situations.
deals they did and all that in their end.
Do you think the market's going to crash again?
No.
I mean, I want to at least, we talk truth on this podcast, and we gotta let everybody know.
Right.
Is it really going to happen?
No, it is not going to happen. I believe that the affordability, the federal conversation when affordability reaches a breaking point, when voters feel pressure, policy follows, and that will signal a market shift. And I believe one is coming.
Yeah, no, it's coming. And I know you guys always tell me, and I told you this today, that I'm going to believe it when I see it. And what I'm seeing right now and what I'm seeing is it taking a trend. Okay. Our president's doing a couple different things behind the scenes and vocally and publicly. we're going to see a change in the head of the Fed. So right now, our president is working on, getting the head of the Fed changed over. That's supposed to happen here in the next month and a half.
Right.
All right. They're also pushing for the fact of lower interest rates. Okay. So what is that going to do? I mean, that's going to help bring it down, but is it really going to hit the mortgage financial rate? I mean, mortgage interest rate.
We'll see. I mean, typically when they drop it, it may affect it, but it's not going to be, demand reacts immediately when they just talk about it.
Right.
How about that? It's not when it changes. It's before it actually changes. If they drop it, when they start speaking about policies and whatnot, people start reacting to that. And that's before they go into effect. So that's why right now we're actually seeing more people out looking at homes.
Right. I mean, right now our president is specifically focusing on pushing lower borrowing cost, less regulations for builders, which is going to help.
Right.
Faster development approvals and pro ownership policies. But one of the other things that I'm sure that either some people are paying attention to, but the normal consumer isn't, and it's important that they know this, is the financial mortgage bond rate, bonds themselves. Who is the largest owner of the mortgage bonds in our country and on the market?
Is it the government?
That is correct.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what they just did? And it happened, I want to say 90 days ago, maybe a little even longer. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, leave a comment so I can correct myself. But they bought $200 million worth of mortgage bonds and invested into that just recently. When's the last time do you remember that they actually did that?
I do not.
You said it.
Was it COVID?
It was COVID.
Yeah.
They did it because of the interest rates. What happened during COVID time?
Rates fell.
What was our rates?
2 and 3s.
Honestly, I'll tell you, we won't probably see that because as everything advances in life, everything does grow in price.
Right.
Unfortunately, I really wish we were back in the 50s when, things cost under $1 for everything, but we're not. That's the reality of it. However, the affordability factor within the current time frame that we're in and generation that we're in,
right,
it talks about affordability, and this is what he's pushing. Okay.
Right.
So you can hear it here first. I believe sometime in 2026, we're going to see the rates start with the digit of 4.
That would be huge.
All right. And I know you told me earlier, I believe when I see it.
Yeah, I believe it when I see it.
And you're not hearing the mortgage people talk about that because, well, everybody's got their own opinion. But I'm going to tell you this. I think the things that are happening right now with our government,
right,
the things they're going to do to help us, the other things is driving down costs for everything. There is a likelihood that we could probably see 4.9.
I would love to see it.
And I'll talk about that a little bit more in depth. But let's talk about one thing real quick, okay? Let's talk about the local. What's the impacts locally it's doing for us?
Well, I tell you what, it's releasing pent up demand. When the rates, they just start talking about it, pent up demand will start coming out.
Yeah. JC, you like new construction a lot. Yeah. Tell me what it's doing right now. What is new construction got going on right now?
Well, there are tons of new developments in Clay and Duval, honestly. They're just popping up. They're offering incentives to buyers, whether it's buy down rates,
closing costs.
Packages.
Yeah.
They're not slowing down, are they?
No.
There's no plans to stop building or anything like that?
Oh, no.
No, because I think these policy changes, when they do less regulations on builders, what's one of the first things they're going to get more of? Material.
Yeah.
And if they get lower cost of material, what do you think that's going to do for everything else?
It's going to bring the prices down.
And you're going to speed up. You're going to see more building, a lot more building than what we're already doing. And they're already trying to get ahead of the game because I don't know how many years I've been hearing that we're behind on inventory and all this stuff happening. So that's going to change.
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, policy changes hit us fast versus a slow market does.
Right.
Okay. This isn't about politics. It's about math. If policy changes supply or rates, our market reacts immediately. And that is true. I mean, I remember when the feds were talking about it right toward the end of the year and they lowered the interest rate, right?
Right. Yeah.
What was the mortgage rates doing?
When they were talking about, they were dropping a little bit at a time.
They were. Well, the mortgage rate was dropping weeks before that the Fed introduced an interest rate cut.
Right.
And then when they did that, what happened to mortgage rates?
When the they introduced the rates started coming down before it actually got implemented.
And then when they did say, hey, there's a quarter point reduction, the interest rates actually went up a little bit.
Or they did, because it already made that adjustment, and that was after the fact. So they kind of raised a hair, not much, but.
So you want to know another insider trick?
What is that?
Us as realtors need to pay attention to this. And this is what your mortgage brokers and lenders are focusing on. 10-year treasury bond. You watch your 10-year treasury and watch the price of it. When it goes up, mortgage rates will go down. And that's what the organization, our government right now is invested into.
Right.
Is that stuff that's going to help drive the price interest rates down, which is going to bring everything to be more affordable. So that's a little tidbit. So if you're a market watcher, don't watch interest rates. Watch the 10-year treasury bond.
Good info there.
That is great info.
Yeah.
You heard it first.
Yeah.
But I really believe there's a lot of things. But Dane, before we kind of move on to the next thing, I brought up the fact that does policy actually move the market faster than people realize?
Yes, I believe it does. Policy, people react just with the introduction of a policy, not after it implemented. So yeah, it'll affect everything.
Right. Do you think buyers and sellers, JC, focus on what's happening in the national news to understand what's happening in the market?
They're definitely watching rates right now. There's a little bit of uncertainty. You don't want to buy right now if the rate's going to drop.
Yeah.
It's like a timing issue.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to get into interest rates and the real trigger of that. Okay. And before, excuse me, the goal here is I want to show you guys how small rate changes massively impact affordability.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to break it down with the numbers. So for example, we're going to use a $450,000 house. So those of you that can afford that, I'm sorry. We'll get you there. I promise.
Yep.
But it's a good topic because actually it's median price and nationally, it really is. So 7.5% or 7.25% versus 6.25%. It's a $300 to $350 difference a month. That's a lot.
That's a whole lot.
Let me break it down a little bit further for you on my prediction. So we're currently in the 5.9%, 6.25%.
Right.
That's what the market's currently at. So 6.25% versus 4.9% is $381 a month.
Wow.
That's groceries, car payment, daycare, extracurricular activities,
insurance,
HO. Believe it or not, HOA.
Yeah,
it could cover an HOA cost for the month, for the year, or even a month.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
That's huge. Yeah.
Yes. So affordability becomes it changes everything. Most Family Island buyers in the area that I live in live off payment, not price.
Right.
And when they see that, boom, military and VA buyers are extremely rate sensitive.
Absolutely.
And those are going to hit. And then of course, those move up buyers that are stuck with the 3% mortgages, they're going to find out that the affordability is there.
It is. They just need to talk to the right person to have it explained properly.
So I want to touch base real quick when it comes to that. Okay. And those people that I'm talking about, those move up buyers that are stuck in it, they're lovely, hanging on the wall. I got 3% mortgage. And what is the one thing that they're going to be actually happy about and see where they're either going to have, they can upgrade their home at the same or cheaper house payment, even in these current rates that we have right now? What is the one word that I'm looking for that'll help them?
Equity.
Yes. 100%. Do you remember? I don't know if you guys remember me talking about this a couple of months ago, but what was the average equity value of somebody's home nationwide?
The equity, I think, wasn't it over like 250 or something?
I wish. The average equity average equity that homeowners have right now averages $167,000.
Okay. That makes better sense.
The reason why I'm talking about that low of an amount is because I'm including the people in the last 2 or 3 years.
Okay, fair enough.
Now, if you go before the 2 or 3 years and you get into the people that bought
the 2 and 3% rates,
2010.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
2010 to 2016, and even up into 2018.
Yeah.
There's your 200,000.
Well, of course, yeah, because they've been in it longer, and I was thinking even the COVID rate times, because they got a lot of equity because the housing prices went up as well. So the value,
they have, but what's one of the things that the market did on us here the last 90 days?
What's that?
Stabilization.
Well, yeah, it is stabilizing.
So the people that have bought in the last 2 or 3 years are feeling that hit, and that's the downfall. There's been a lot of realistic expectations that have arisen for sellers, and a lot of tough conversations. But one thing you're going to get from good realtors is honest conversations. Yeah. And it's either you're moving or you're not. And you just need to understand that, or you're going to break even. And if you can break even and move on to something else, we're going to help you minimize that hit. We really are.
Yep.
People think they're waiting for prices to crash, but one rate drop does more than a $20,000 price cut. Did you know that?
Yep. At one point.
So, Dane, if rates drop even a half a point, how fast does demand jump?
Demand reacts almost immediately. Buyers aren't gone. They're just paused right now. So a half point rate drop does not create new buyers. It just releases pent up demand that's been sitting on the sidelines. Buyers track payments, not headlines, and payment relief restores confidence very, very quickly.
It does. I think everybody's waiting for that right now.
Yeah.
So if you got excited about that 4.9 I was talking about, it's coming. But don't wait on it.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Dane, what's the phrase that we usually use?
Don't wait on the deal. Let us go find you that deal. Let's go make that deal.
Make it now when there's not all the buyers out, because these rates drop. What's the first thing that's going to happen?
You're going to have more competition.
More competition.
Yeah.
Buyers are flooding in.
Yep. And right. I was going to ask you, JC, have you seen buyers who said that they're waiting, suddenly jump back in when the numbers work?
Oh, yeah. It's more of a numbers game. The rate, the payment makes sense. They're in it.
Yeah.
That is absolutely right.
Yep. So nobody wakes up saying, I love my rate. They just want the payment not to hurt.
Exactly. Nobody frames their mortgage rate on the wall. I mean, it sounds like they want to.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to take a break from talking about all this great content. And guess what time it is? The favorite time of this whole podcast.
Here we go. Game time.
Game time. All right. You guys ready?
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
This is called Wait or Move. Real estate gut check.
Got it.
All right. I'm going to read this, and I want you guys to tell me whether you move or you wait.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Rates just dropped 0.5%. Builders offering $20,000 in closing cost. But your uncle on Facebook says the crash is coming.
Move.
Move.
If you're taking financial advice from Uncle Gary, who still owes child support, you've got bigger problems.
No doubt.
All right. So next one is you found the perfect house, great schools, under budget, but you're waiting to see if price drops another $5,000.
No, we can fix that. Move. We can negotiate that.
I'm gonna tell you, if $5,000 is stopping you, you probably shouldn't be buying a $500,000 house, my friend.
No.
All right. You're renting for $2,800 a month. Landlord just raised rent again, but you're waiting for the election to happen.
Move.
Move.
Cool.
Pay your mortgage or your landlord's mortgage.
I mean,
time to move.
If you're okay with it, pay your landlord's mortgage for another year while you wait on Congress to save you. That's a solid strategy, right?
No.
Nope. All right. Builders say that they'll buy your rate down to the 5s today, but you want to sleep on it.
No, you need to move.
Yep. Sleeping on it is how you wake up to under contract. Happens every time.
Miss it. Miss the opportunity.
Yep. All right. Next one. You locked a 3% rate in 2021, but you refuse to move. But you hate the house. Your commute sucks. Your kids share a bedroom.
Definitely move.
Congratulations. You're right. But you're also house rich and life miserable. But hey, it's a great rate though.
Put it on the wall, right?
Those are the ones that dust the mortgage rate that they have framed on the wall every week.
Put it on the wall.
Good for you. Good for you. It's it's when they go out and hang out with the buddies and they're all sitting around having conversations, drinking. But hey, what's your interest rate now? Yeah, I got 3% interest rate. Yeah, good for you, buddy.
Yeah, you're miserable though.
All right, first time buyer says, I just want to wait until everything feels normal again.
He's going to be waiting a long time. He needs to go ahead and move.
Yes, right. Normal in real estate.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
What year do you think it is? 1997?
Was that normal back then?
No.
Okay.
It's never normal. I mean, come on.
Who's defining normal?
Oh, good question.
Well, I guess I could say that because I grew up in a town called Normal, Illinois.
Oh, my word.
But you know what? They have T-shirts now that say there's nothing normal about normal.
And there you have it.
And that is true. Look at me.
Yeah.
For Christ's sake. All right.
Agreed.
All right. You finally find a deal. Seller is giving concessions, inspection clean, and you're scared because TikTok says the market's crashing.
Move.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
keep scrolling.
Yeah,
Scroll
there you
away
go.
from the TikTok.
Yeah, there you go.
If TikTok's your financial planner, I can't help you. All right. That reminds me of that whole guy that's sitting in his car with a hood on and sunglasses, telling you about what's going to happen with the market.
Yeah.
No bueno.
No, not good at all.
Nope. All right. New construction in Clay County. Incentives everywhere. But you think price might drop after summer.
Yeah, move.
Jump on those incentives while they're there.
Yep. Take full advantage of what they offer.
Oh, yeah.
And
Agreed.
you know what, guys? And I might wake up looking like Brad Pitt. Doesn't mean it's happening.
Yeah. Okay. We'll
You
just
did-
leave it
hey.
there.
All right. All right. Rapid fire time. You ready?
Go.
Rates drop to 1%.
Move.
Definitely move.
Builder pays all closing costs.
Move.
Move.
Inventory doubles.
Move.
Move.
Yeah. Seller desperate.
Move.
Move.
Okay, good. I'm glad your eyes will say move because it's all move. Exactly. Stop overcomplicating this stuff, okay? Here's the truth. Most buyers don't lose because of rates. They lose because of they hesitate. Real estate rewards people who move early, not the ones waiting for the perfect deadline. Because I'm going to tell you right now, guys, if everybody else is waiting and you are waiting when it comes time for pull the trigger, guess what?
It's too late.
Too late. Everybody's moving on.
Yep.
Okay. And the ones that actually can take action and do have a little bit of wiggle room are the ones doing it.
And capitalize them too.
You know, and here you were, I brought up the fact that if, it was going to look like Brad Pitt or something and I wake up.
Oh, here we go. I hurt your feelings. I'm sorry.
No, you didn't. You didn't. But what you did last night was hilarious.
What's
Oh.
We were all joking about you with hair and stuff like that.
y'all like that, huh?
And you guys sent it to the team chat last night.
Yeah.
About
No.
8:30. That was great. I walked over to my wife. I go, wow, look at this. She goes, is that Dane? I'm like, yeah. And I go, look at that one. And then they said that's what your picture that you had a mullet,
Yeah.
but you had it trimmed down because you're getting married.
Well, no, I just got married and we were having the reception, if you will, at my mother's house because my wife and we eloped
Oh,
31 plus years ago. So, yeah, that was a little after party, if you will.
yeah. You got a little bit more business, but you kind of still kept the party in the back. Huh?
Yeah, the party was still back there. Yeah, I haven't grown up all the way yet at that time. And my wife will tell you I still haven't. So we'll
man,
just
I
leave
love
that there.
Oh, wow. That's good stuff right there. So if you guys want to know a little bit more about us, that's exactly what we're all about.
Yep.
All right. So we're quickly going to talk about builders, inventory, and why the red tape matters. Okay. So if these regulations ease, permits faster, the builds are going to happen faster. There's going to be more homes. Guess what? There's going to be more competition.
Yes.
But there's a good chance we'll see more incentives. So right now we're seeing, all these top builders like Meritage, Dreamfinders, Toll Brothers, Lennar, DR Horton. They have rate buy downs. They have closing costs, covered. They're doing free upgrades. Just a lot of things. So, what's happening right now is the more supply that you have, the less bidding war you're going to have. So that's why they're ramping up this supply thing. We have a lot of supply right now.
Right.
And it's not a seller's market. And the sellers, trust me, they're feeling it. They're feeling it quietly, but they're feeling it. It's really more of a buyer's market. But the buyers aren't moving.
No, it's that A word again.
Affordability.
Yeah.
Jump into it. If you're thinking about doing it, jump into it. We can make it affordable. You have that option to make it what you want to make it right now. I promise
While you can, let's do it.
I promise you.
Yep.
And the more buildings happening, especially in Northeast Florida, because it's not landlocked. All right. So when this policy starts helping builders, the buyers are going to win.
Right.
All right. JC, do you know what incentives shocked you the most when you start seeing in touring homes? What's that?
Oh, the rate buy down.
The rate buy
They
down.
love the
Yeah.
rate buy down.
Yeah, that made it real difficult for people to buy pre-owned homes. The rate buy down, the competition was fierce with the new construction.
So like sellers that are selling homes in a community that they're still building.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Makes it difficult. That's where you got to win incentives to try to compete.
That's right. Concessions win the game right now.
Yeah.
So Dane, what do you think? So when inventory increases, do you see prices crash or just stabilize?
Well, historically, crashes require forced sellers. What we're seeing today is not forced selling, it is normalization. More inventory reduces bidding wars and emotional pricing without causing collapse. In Northeast Florida, increased supply typically leads to stabilization, not free fall.
That's right. So getting into these first-time home buyers, and this is a really good segue from what you just mentioned. So getting to these first-time home buyers and the move-up gridlock.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I got to explain the chain here on this, okay? So you go first-time home buyers by starter. The move-up sellers can sell, inventory moves, and market flows. If lending tightens, everything freezes, kind of like where we're at. All right. The VA buyers are huge. Want to know why we feel that is? Because we're in a military area, and the VA buyers have a tendency of having to move. So we can help them. They're the ones that are really getting to experience the buyer market right now.
Right.
The ones that are in an emergency situation, they have to sell, they have to move, that kind of thing. We're making it to where it's working out for them.
Right.
Everybody's seeing blue ink on both sides of the deal, and everything's working out.
Yeah, it's a win-win for them, for sure.
The FHA first-time buyers, same situation, believe it or not. We get past the affordability factor because what we can do as real estate agents when we have conversations with you, say, hey, what can you afford where you're at? And we can give you a buyer net sheet.
Right. We can get you a net sheet to get you to the numbers you're looking for, not as far as price, but your payment.
Yep. Exactly. Like we had talked about before, you lower the price of a house because that's what usually most buyers want to do. Well, I want to offer less. Well, not all the time is offering less going to benefit you in the long run.
Right.
Or impact you in the beginning, because how many people have got $20,000, $30,000 at closing? No, not a whole lot of people. I sure the hell don't.
Yeah.
So be able to negotiate concessions, buyer closing cost, everything else. This is the market right now to do it. But when you get other people involved with it, somebody's going to take an offer over yours just because the seller doesn't have to pay closing costs.
Right. Exactly.
So why would you do that? Do it now when you know that's going to be more of a guaranteed factor.
Absolutely.
So, but I'm going to tell you right now, if things don't change and the first time home buyers actually disappear, the whole market jams up like a traffic jam on 295.
It does.
And I don't want that to happen.
No, they unlock the chain and move up sellers create inventory. So when either side pauses, the entire market slows.
So JC, let me ask you a question here. And I'm going to probably put two questions into one for you.
Oh, okay.
All right. So what's the biggest fear first-time buyers tell you, and what surprises you the most working with them?
A lot of buyers, they assume a payment that they're going to have, and they have a fear of that instead of talking to your real estate agent and getting a preferred lender to give you some real numbers, some real advice.
That's gospel right there.
Yeah.
Gospel.
We have so many preferred lenders too.
Like we do. And they're like really good. And they really want to help people out.
They do.
It's not like, I don't know if people just feel like when they talk to us, they're telling us their deepest, darkest secrets.
I know. It almost seems that way sometimes.
I really don't want to let you know because I don't know if I can afford it. But you know what? I am driving Mercedes out there.
Right.
We're going to help.
Yeah.
We're here to guide you. We offer a service. We're not selling you anything. We're not those people.
Right. We want to help you get to where you want to get.
Yeah. We offer a service to help you and negotiate on your behalf.
Right.
And help you get what you want.
We have a fiduciary. How do you say it? Fiduciary. We have to do that in your behalf once we're your agent.
I'm totally going to flash that image every time somebody says
fiduciary
duty.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Don's over there smiling.
Yeah, I know. I love it. I was trying to use her big words and it just didn't come out right.
Oh, yeah. So, Dane, you've seen sellers who want to move up but feel trapped, right?
Yeah, they're handcuffed to their 2 to 3% interest rate. They don't want to let go of that.
Oh, yeah. Frame that sucker on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know. At the end of the day, we got to talk about this. So we're putting all this stuff together. So do you really just wait, or do you move now?
I say you need to move now. You know, it's time. We can work to get your numbers to where it's affordable.
Right.
And we got mortgage lenders that will help us get you to that point. And not all mortgage lenders are the same. So we recommend not just one or two. We give you 3 or 4 for you to call each one and see what they offer for you. So we have people that work with us to help find you what you need.
Yeah. Right now, buyers still have price reductions, credits, negotiation power. That is a huge thing.
Yes.
Slower competition. But I'm going to tell you guys, if rates drop, confidence returns, policy shifts, then incentives will disappear on resale and new.
Right.
Multiple offers will return because they're actually still happening right now. And the leverage flips. Okay. For the buyers right now to stay in a buyer's market is where they want to be because that's what gets it done.
Yeah.
Okay. If rates do drop where people think they need to be in for it to be affordable, guys, the prices are going to increase in the houses. It's going to be more expensive, believe it or not.
Yeah. And the competition is going to be worse too.
I'm going to tell you the best deals happen right now when the market feels boring, not when everyone's excited. So let me put this in perspective for you, okay? Before we wrap this up. Season at a store. Christmas time, right?
Right.
Let's talk Christmas time.
Right.
Everybody likes Christmas.
My favorite time of the year.
Oh, yeah. Everybody likes Christmas.
Yep.
Yay. All right. You go and buy Christmas stuff, decorations and stuff like that. Is it on sale during, before, or after?
After.
Day after.
Why?
They want to get rid of their inventory.
Is it all exciting and happy, or the holiday already happened and, oh, well.
Well, for some who's lived Christmas throughout the year, they are happy to get that deal, but it's oh well.
Yeah. There's a reason why things are on sale. There's a reason why things go on clearance. There's a reason why supply and demand is such a huge focus on things.
Right.
Okay. Right now, the market feels boring. The market's scary. Ooh, don't be afraid of it.
No.
Do you know how to help build confidence? Do you know how to build confidence in anything that you do? I love talking general speaking when we talk this way, because I like to, do a lot of comparison. It helps people.
Well, to build confidence is to get educated about it.
Get educated.
Yeah.
So the more knowledge you have, the more powerful you feel about something.
Exactly. Right? That's how I get confidence. Yes.
Yep. Okay. That's why us old guys, when we talk about all the wisdom, we sit back and we're confident about what we do.
Right.
And I can go back to, I was your age.
Yeah.
But that's truly what it is.
Right.
We don't freak out about things because we know exactly what's probably going to happen.
Been there, done that, and we got educated.
For the newer, younger people in the world and even in our industry, it's a scary time right now, but it's not. It doesn't have to be.
Right.
This is the time where you capitalize when nobody else is going to jump into that. So it's going to happen. I'm excited. So I'm going to ask you guys right now. Okay. I want you to tell me really fast. All right. Buy now or wait.
Buy now.
Biggest mistakes buyers would make right now.
Waiting for perfect clarity.
Waiting for the hype. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's one thing you'd tell a nervous buyer?
Don't worry about the what ifs until you know the certainty of the what ifs.
Amen, lady.
Hear your numbers, hear your situation.
Yeah. Love that.
Know the inventory.
Okay. Is this market easier or harder than 2021 chaos?
It's emotionally easier, strategically smarter. Buyers can think again. This market rewards patience, planning, and discipline for sure.
That's right. I'm going to tell you guys, you don't need to predict elections. You just need to move before the crowd. All right. What is one thing everybody wants to do is get in front of the line, right?
Oh, yeah.
Don't wait for everybody else to move because you're going to be stuck in the middle of it. And it's going to be more chaotic and more uncontrollable for you than you really need to. If you have the opportunity to control the situation, do it. And right now is that time.
Just do it.
Just do it. Okay, let's land a plane on this thing, okay? Because this has been fun talking about this.
All right.
So we talked about rates. We talked about builders. We talked about supply. We talked about policy. And the big theme today is simple. The market isn't stuck. It's just waiting for confidence and waiting on confidence. So when confidence comes back, everything speeds up. So, well, Dane, let me ask you this.
Hit me.
What's your biggest takeaway from today?
Rates. Nothing moves faster. Nothing moves this market faster. A 0.5 point drop and it's game on, even if they're talking about it before it's implemented.
All right, JC, what do you think?
Buyers actually have leverage right now. Credits, incentives, negotiation that disappears fast when everyone jumps back in.
Cool. I think that's great. Honestly, if you want, how many buyers are waiting for the perfect timing?
I feel like they're all waiting for the perfect timing. And
I know everybody.
No one really believes it's right now until they're in it. You've got to be in it to see it.
You know, it's funny, but perfect timing usually means you're already late.
Yeah, maybe. Yes.
So boom, right there.
Right there.
All right. So guys, well, look, whether it's policy change, rate drops, or what our president talks about doing, you don't win in real estate by predicting politics. You win by understanding the numbers, having a strategy, and moving before everybody else panics and rushes in. And there's one other thing, having the right realtor on your side.
Yes.
You got the right realtor in your pocket and you interview those people, find the right ones that are going to work for you. You've got 3 here and another 3 on our team that'll be more than happy to help you. You call us, ask these questions. We'll educate you, we'll empower you, and we will guide you through the entire process. Okay.
Absolutely.
So when it comes to this, when the headlines say now's the time to buy, we're going to tell you it's already too late. And if you're our client, you're already going to know that.
That's right.
So I tell you what, if you're buying, selling, or just figuring out your next move here in Northeast Florida or anywhere, reach out to us. Okay. We'll walk you through it. No pressure, just real numbers, real strategy, because you know what? That's what we do. All right. So follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, check out our YouTube channel. This will be a live podcast recording that's going to be there.
Right.
You guys are already following us on the podcast right now. So thanks for listening at that.
Yeah. And call us and get to know us.
Call us, get to know us. Yeah, we are just a lively bunch of great people. So enjoy. You know, hopefully this gets to show you who we are a little bit.
a little bit look into how we are.
And if you want to see Dane with a mullet,
you have to definitely text me, and you know we'll talk.
All right, guys. Well, as always, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.